In Brisbane we have a body called the Brisbane Junior Chamber of Commerce. It's a group of young people in the business community that get together for, discussing business aspects with their peers, meeting people of like interests. And what they've done for the month of June is to focus attention on fundraising, and a ball coming up on June 27, raising money for AIDS, something that really has engulfed the world in recent times, and when we look down the barrel of AIDS we could be looking at losing more lives than what we lost in World War II. Very worthwhile cause, an opportunity for people to embrace, and to talk about it this morning from the Junior Chamber of Commerce in Brisbane, Matthew Brannelly, the President. Matthew, thanks for joining us.
Pleasure, Ian.
Matthew, for a group like yourself to from a business sector, as it were, to come out and support something like this and raise money is something totally different.
That's right, and that in itself was one reason why we chose to proceed. One of the aims of the Junior Chamber is to act as a centralising agent in the young business market, which is quite a wide and diverse area, because young business people are fairly single in their approach to their businesses. They do their jobs, they have their associations, be they professional or sporting or what else. And we in the Junior Chamber like to act as a bit of a coordinator to bring those different groups together, as the networking of young business people is very important. And one good way to do this is through social events, such as a ball, like the Aides Ball. And we wanted to give it a fairly serious undertone, and so we picked the fairly serious aspect of AIDS research. Of course, it is a young person's problem.
Is this the first time that the Junior Chamber of Commerce has come out and made a statement like this about an issue that affects members of the community?
It is. It's not something we do regularly, because we don't want to be seen to be making statements run-of-the-mill and following everyone else's lead. But where an issue concerns young business people, such as AIDS does, as it concerns everybody, we felt it was a worthwhile subject to get involved with and raise money for. And
how's the fundraising gone so far? You're in the early stages.
We're in the very early stage. It's been organised very quickly, as a lot of good business ideas are. We get an idea, we put it together very quickly, and we wind up on television talking about it, which is great. The main aspect of the fundraising will in fact be at the ball. We aim at about 600 people on the night, and the fundraising will basically be a component of the entry fee, which will be $40. And we've been lucky that we've had good support from the Sheraton Hotel, which is the venue for the ball, and they've given us an extremely economical costing, which means you can market a very cheap function and yet raise a fair bit of money for the AIDS project.
You're aiming the ball at young people, or really doesn't matter?
It really doesn't matter. It's going to have a 50s theme. Again, we like to do things a little bit different, not run-of-the-mill. We'll have a 14-piece big band which will play swing music, which will appeal to all ages, of course. Jazz, rock, pop, the whole bit, and there'll also be jazz bands and brass bands as well. So it will be a ball with a difference from the entertainment angle, apart from the fact that the money raised will go to a very worthwhile cause.
I think it's wonderful that the group is getting together and doing something like this. Just the group generally, you might like to tell us of some of the work that the Junior Chamber of Commerce is associated with.
Certainly, it's a broad brush. Briefly, we're an organisation of people who are interested in developing our business skills, our personal skills and our financial skills. The reason being, all those things being improved will become better business people. It's an exciting area to be involved with, because this is a young business group. People are between the ages of 18 and 40, which is a fairly wide scope. The average age would be about 29 to 30. So the people are on the way up fairly rapidly. They're not yet at the top levels of business, which is great because it's much easier to get to meet them when they're not quite so encumbered. We have meetings a couple of times a month to put people together, let them meet other established business people, Jack the Slashers, and those,
so
those sort of
workshops and that sort of
thing. That's right. We're just about to establish the Gold Coast Junior Chamber, because the word is spreading. We've had members who have sort of spread all throughout Australia now, and they want to pick up the threads and very much take it on themselves.
And from all walks of the business community?
All walks of life. Predominantly, initially, a lot of professional people, because professional firms, accountants and solicitors, are a key source of young business people. They have a lot of people on staff, and those types of people are very much interested in their business careers. And the networking benefit is the main one, I think, which is really bringing people to us. We have about 150 members at the moment, and that's in about 4.5 years.
And also you've got access to the like the Brisbane Chamber of Commerce, the senior members, I suppose, too.
That's right. Well, we are the Junior Chamber, and the lead there is we give members an introduction to the members of the Senior Chamber, and the Senior Chamber acts as a representative body for business and commerce as such, and very much our leading business people are members of the Brisbane Chamber. And apart from an organisation such as the Junior Chamber, it really would be difficult for an individual to get to meet and mix with and work with some of the more leading sort of lights in our business.
Well, I think it's great that it's off the ground and running, and that you are putting something together like a ball aiding research into AIDS. And if you'd like to know more, you can contact this number, 8396 June 27th, it's a Saturday night, 7:30 it kicks off at the Sheraton Hotel. Promises to be a good one and, of course, a worthy cause. Matthew, good luck. Thanks for joining us.
Pleasure. Thank you.